It's time for On the Farm in Alabama, bringing farmers and agribusiness the latest news from Alabama Extension and the Auburn University College of Agriculture. Now here's your host, Alabama Extension Regional Agent, Eddie McGriff.
Good day. I'd like to welcome everybody today to On the Farm in Alabama, and today is my guest. I have Cherokee County, Alabama farmer Rich Lindsey, who is also a ginner with Cherokee Gin. Now, Rich, each year your gin gets with the farmers, gets the varieties that they're planting, and then also does a quality aspect to this. It's very helpful to them. But one thing, you also were able to get the number of acres and also the yield. What kind of yield did we see up here in Cherokee County and also some of the other surrounding counties that you gin for?
So gin-wide yields were about 935 pounds to the acre this year based on our data. Pre-hurricanes, the early harvested cotton, we were seeing yields well over 1,000 pounds. We saw at least 100 pounds to the acre across the board losses from the hurricanes, with some areas experiencing 300 and 400 pound losses.
Well, not only did we lose the crop out in the field, we had some hard block to our top crop, and then also there were some modules that the tops were blown off. We lost some cotton that way also.
Yes, sir. So the number one loss, other than yield, or maybe equal to yield, was the seed coat fragment issue that stemmed from the hurricanes. There was some losses. We estimated, maybe 50 to 100 bale losses from blowing off the top of modules. Across the board, that's not a real big number, but our numbers pre-hurricane were less than 4.5% seed coat fragments. 4.5% of bales classed from our gin. Cotton harvested after November 1st was in the 40 to 45% range, leaving our gin with about a 35% average.
Another thing that you also do a variety test with us each year, and this is very helpful to tell growers in the area. We actually have two in Cherokee County, one with you and one with Nick McMeekin. Tell us what this tells you for your decisions about which varieties you're going to plant on the farm when you actually have an on-farm variety trial on your farm.
Well, the on-farm variety trial coupled with the gin variety book that we put out help us make decisions. The varieties that we've had and the new varieties coming out over the last 5 to 10 years have phenomenal potential. And I like to look each year at the new varieties coming on, at the data from the old varieties that we're using, and compare them to learn what works better on our farm, because every farm's different. And so with the gin variety book, we get a great look at yield. A great look at quality, but not at yield. But the on-farm variety trials give us very accurate yield data to put with that quality data to help us make informed decisions.
Yeah, I think that most farmers rely probably more on on-farm variety trials than anything else to help them make decisions.
I think so too. About 75% of our acres roughly participate in the gin variety book each year, and I think the information we get from there is just valuable beyond what most people consider.
Well, we really want to thank Rich for giving us a perspective from both the farmer and the ginner. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today to On the Farm in Alabama, and tune into our next episode.